Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? How's it going? Should we do the whole thing again? I think we kind of have to. You can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago. Wait, what? What am I doing right now? What are you trying to tell me? What promise do I need to fulfill from long ago? Okay, sorry. Now I need to like... What? I'm gonna fulfill the promise. I don't know what that means. I did push new game. Is there anything you desire? Did my game get haunted? I can grant whatever you wish. Tell me. A strange bird once said that. Who was that bird talking to? What is this about? I remember the voices we give all the characters as soon as they show up. It's a personal hellscape I created for myself, honestly. This rock dove is named Kawara Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. And this is the This is the Uwu voice. This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math professor. One day I'll be able to read that. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Fujishiro Nakeki, huh? Morning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. Never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. This partridge is Imawene Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. I'm a little bit better at this now. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor? And here's Oko-san, the pigeon that's just a pigeon. He doesn't even get to be an anime boy. He doesn't really look it, but he's supposedly a faint-tailed pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper. I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I have to study more from now on. What is this? Who are you? This is new? I've had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of a fence. Am I remembering human times? I wonder who lives there. I don't think it's anyone I know. Ryuta's next to me, and my parents are here too. We're all together again, but... Mom? Dad? Hey, wake up, please? Damn. Try harder next time, okay? It's because I haven't been going to maths. I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I have to study more from now on. New content? That dream again. Ryota, my parents, and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me is a magician. He says he'll grant any wish that Ryuta and I make. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day. Magic? Did we wish for all pigeons to become big? What? That's all for today. See you tomorrow, everyone. Classes always feel so long after summer vacation. I think I'll go home and sleep. I'm going to go home, Ryuta. Want to come with? Uh-huh. Ryuta isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home. Sir, wait. Hello, Mleto. What is it? Do you know where Ryuta went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom. He went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling well. He had a stomachache? Could be. Maybe you should go check on him if you weren't going somewhere else. I will. I'm late. Ooh. I've been slow. Am I playing as Ryuta now? I've been slow getting up before, but I've never swept through my alarm like this. Ooh. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast. Sorry, I'm late. Good morning, Kawara. We were just about to sit down. Late on the second day? As expected from a peril. Now. So, where's Ophi? Isn't she here? Ooh? Apparently not. No wonder her kind died off. Where are you, Ophi? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday and now this. Oh wait, I'm still supposed to be Ubu. I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little review on the history of bird kind. You wait until now to teach that? What a pathetic country! Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of semester. The lore! It's happening! We're getting it! We're getting the lore! Back when birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as the H5N1 appeared. It first only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent H5N1 from becoming a pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. That's why doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Even kakapos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. And, as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators, which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to H5N1. Most died out. The few that are now left live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. That's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in second period, so be on time. Ophi never came. I hope she's okay, Uwu. Maybe I should try calling her. Kawara, do you have a minute? Sure, Uwu. We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up? Our print box, Uwu? Yup, it has all the handouts and everything, since we don't have a council yet. Okay, Uwu, it's in the faculty room, right, Uwu? That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. Print box, print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one maybe, Uwu? I pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. I guess Peipo isn't exactly white when there's this much of it, Uwu. Oh, thank you. Were you okay by yourself? It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine, Uwu. Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's here. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kawara? Cut my... I don't think so, Uwu. It's bleeding. It is. Did I scratch myself or something? It didn't hurt at all. Why am I bleeding? No, this isn't my blood. What is that? There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. I feel sick, but I reach out and I open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a human head. The eyes are glassy, but even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't. Am I playing the rest of this as Ryuta? Yeah, well, I'm dead. Rest in peace, Ophi. A head was in a box, mutilated by pigeons. Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered. Coo? What is happening? Why is everything red? I don't know. Until we know what is going on, there is nothing to do but to follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on. No, I don't want to leave Ophi alone here. Get up, she's gone. That thing is no longer a letter. It can't be, Uwu. Come. By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that too? Yup, well, the class rep opened it and I didn't see, but apparently there was a human arm in it. Ours had a leg. It was really gross. From the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes had pieces of a human corpse in them. Were they all pieces of Ophi, I wonder? No birdie seems particularly concerned, which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird. Just some primate. Nanaki, this is some idiotic disaster drill, is it? We're not supposed to have one until next month. Do you suppose it had something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Imleto's. Bara, won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah, someone tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone... Who the... Who's this guy? I don't know. Is everybody here? This is Ichiro Mino, the headmaster. The headmaster? It seems we've all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. This school is a designated evacuation zone, so please remain here until longer. Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear. Ooh, Oko-san felt no earthquakes. It's not like we were anywhere near a volcano or anything. I demand an explanation, headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have to do with Imleto Ophi? Why have you brought us here? I repeat, there has been a... No, imbecile! The gymnasium erupts in a whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on. Are you alright, Kawara? No, yes, I am, Ugu. This could prove to be a very bad day for us all. Could prove to be? It already is. Ooh. Mr. Nanaki, Ophi is missing. I'm not missing. We know exactly where I am. Ooh. She must have run off somewhere. Oko-san will look for her. San, ooh, no, she's... Ooh. San is an older breed, much closer to the pigeons of human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself. The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki? Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with San Uwu. Let's go get Ophi. Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine, Uwu. There's nothing wrong with me. So, we can't just leave her there like that, Uwu? May I go back to the classroom just once? Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym now, did he? I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, Sakuya Uwu. Do not flatter yourself. I am not doing this for you. Imleto was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense, but she never deserved anything like this. I swear by the blood and name as a label, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawara. Right, Uwu. And so I exited the gymnasium in Sakuya's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to Ophi. Who did that to her? And why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain everything? Oh, now my face is in the way again. Dang it. My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers, and I did not yet know what we would find. What is this? A wall? Ooh, a huge gray? What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down. A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well. What? When did they do this, Uwu? And how? I don't think any of us was in full command of the faculties as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were all in this gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though. He did say that there was a natural disaster, Uwu. Maybe this is some sort of shield? A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous grey blanket and wait? Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic, Uwu. If that were the case, they would be robbing us of a right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster? Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Ophi and all of this. Ooh. Let's go to the classroom and tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing. Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. Look at the teachers' desks. Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym? Ooh. God damn it, Sakuya. Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anybody else is there to take it upon themselves to investigate this matter. We're here. The box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't. Ooh, Sakuya. I'm sorry. Could you? Ooh. Humph. No matter. What is this madness? Huh? There's nothing here. That can't be right. Ooh, we left it right there. It's not like it got up and moved on its own. Ooh, is it? Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym? This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel. Exactly, Sakuya. Salutations, Ryuta. I see you're babysitting Sakuya. Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense given the circumstances. I think he'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I'm sorry about her. It pains me to think about what happened. His expression clouds. It's strange, I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. You've known her for a long time, right? Yes, ooh. Do you know something about all this, Yuya? Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary's assistants and I gather her up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab? What for? Ooh. For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only for the mental health of the students. Yeah. Secondly, for the autopsy, isn't it? As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was caught up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering there isn't a connection between the two. We are, ooh, but we haven't found anything. What do you know? I told you, this is all a mystery to me too. I suspect we'll have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy now. The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him? Of course not, ooh. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have... You suspect the doctor? Yes, everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment, ooh. He's an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy? But... I know where you're coming from, Ryuta. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now, if you want to go to make sure. Alright, we'll go later, ooh. So Ophi has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right? Know where the corpse went, but why are you here? Me? I'm investigating under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel? That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any paces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt her story in its entirety. Yeah? I know how you feel. You want to be the one who found who did this to Ophi as soon as possible, right? Yes, ooh. Ophi. Gone for a moment and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm going to find the culprit, ooh, and I'll... I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, the school's in a mess, so we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's all I have to say. We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but to talk anyway, mongrel. Thanks, Yuya. Ooh. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to one in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates? Ooh. Yup, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you and you might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talky mongrel. Adieu. He saunters off towards the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. He gave us some good advice, White. We should be grateful, Uwu. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here. Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right, Uwu. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this one guy will be able to help us. Well, it's going wild. It's crazy. The maintenance office, in other words, the repairman's shop. I doubt we'll find anything useful here. Yuya said to go, White. Ooh. I doubt the entirety of the advice. Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family, Uwu. My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me. Whoa, calm down, Uwu. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room, in the corner of the main building, on the ground floor, right? Uwu? What is this? This doesn't look very educational. The handyman pretty much whiffed here, I think. God, I'm running out of voices. A dove and one more. Mr. One, hello, Uwu? What are you doing here? Did you not hear the alarm? I don't know how to sound like a surfer boy. I'm Ryuta, and this is Sakuya, Uwu. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. You didn't hear the alarm? Maybe I should make it Valley Girl in general. I could do that better than Surfer Boy. No panic, no noise, no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa, Uwu. Somehow he seems super cool, Uwu. You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You go ahead and find your classes there. No, we'll not. Who? Do you mean to interfere with us? Wretched fool. Yuya said we should be able to ask you for help, Uwu. Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakuya, where the heck are your manners, Uwu? Sorry, he just transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't too great, Uwu. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. What did you say your gentlemen were investigating? Two things. The murder of Ophi and the mysterious wall outside. You've been here the whole time, White Uwu? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know what we've heard from that mongrel. Useless. I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big way wall outside is then, Uwu? Nope. Useless wrench. Sakuya, calm down, Uwu. Though I'm not so sure there was anything we can learn right now. Oh wait, Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside, Uwu? Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires. This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason they would need to cut communication systems off if there was some kind of storm protection, Uwu. This has been a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawara. Wait, I have bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive, Uwu? What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something about the wall if you check in there. Of course, the headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office, then he might still be there, Uwu. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what would happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything. Thank you, Mr. One Uwu. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab, or the wall. After those two, we can try the headmaster's office. Go to, god damn it, there's choices? We'll go to the lab. I'm interested in my murder. Excuse us, Uwu? It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing. Hello, Kawara. So, thank you, Uwu, for being with Ophi now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. You must have gone past us. How unfortunate. The doctor is lining the pieces of Ophi up on the lab benches. You! Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawara? I'm not glowering at you, Uwu. Do you disapprove of my handling her? He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it, Uwu. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I've finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait? Very well, we shall not interfere. Come, Kawara. Right, Uwu? Oh, Mr. Kawara, a moment, please. Yes, Uwu? Allow me to give you a hint. A hint, Uwu? You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you've missed something very important. One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Ho ho ho, isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I take it does not suit your tastes. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He? Well then, you can handle the outside investigation, and I, the internal. Ho 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 ho. Good luck, Mr. Kawara. Right, thanks, Dr. Uwu. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray? Better not worry about it for the time being. What were you talking with Kawara about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. We step outside once more. The grey dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go take a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here, Uwu. Indeed. Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it's some kind of shelter, Uwu. My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal? That seems likely. Slap at the wall. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole into it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something, Uwu? We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all. Wait, let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there are doors or anything, Uwu. Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say that I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without knowing why it's here. I think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, but yeah. Ooh. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at, Uwu? Up there, isn't that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. Ah, he's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. That does look like it might lead us outside. Let's go look, Uwu. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there was a switch or something somewhere, Uwu. It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there, and this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway, Uwu. Indeed, let us move on. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've just got enough on my mind thinking about Ophi, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother was okay, Uwu. I suppose we've finished the first state of the investigation now. Yeah, we have a better idea of the situation, I guess. Ooh. The doctor's working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school but for one small hatch, and we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say. Indeed, he suggested we visit the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Ooh, let's go. Headmaster, so. Are you within? We demand entry. Rude even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor's the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. No reply. Let's go in. Wait, Sakuya. That's... It's locked? Ooh. But where is that old geezer? Maybe he's pretending to be out so we go away? Ooh. Indeed, he never was the type to walk about the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up. Should we wait around, Uwu? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It is the headmaster's door, Uwu. I don't think it will be easy to break down, Uwu. You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside. Yeah, Uwu, we can head back to the... What is it, Kawa? I think... Uwu? I thought I heard something, Uwu. I hear nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things. Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again. Behind... What the hell am I looking at? I didn't know this was a horror game. Hello? No. Well, now I have to stare at this for a while. Suddenly, behind us stood a gigantic, scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. What in... The scarecrow man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Sakuya, watch out, Uwu! Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway door. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakuya, we have to run, Uwu. I am well aware. Did we lose it? I think so, Uwu. Luckily, it moved so slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that. It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was human, Uwu. I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder, the dome, and now this... I know not who's behind these trickeries, but they must have had a death wish to mock me so. For now, Uwu, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. Oh, welcome back, Kawara, Shirogane. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time, Uwu? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened. The headmaster. He must have been hiding from the scarecrow. It smashed the window, Uwu. Calm yourself, Kawara. You've become incoherent. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow? Yeah, like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us, Uwu, and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gymnasium. Yeah. The plot begins indeed. Not only are we trapped inside this confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection is to all of this. Ooh. A Scarecrow Man, you say? Doctor? Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time, don't worry. Thank you, Mr. Nanaki. Ooh. You two may as well have a right to know what I found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I've learned from the lumps of wheat, which were once Miss Imleton. Control yourself, Kawara. Falling out amongst ourselves would only do us harm. I know, Uwu. Anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There are no signs of strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. She was dismembered after death then, Doctor? It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up sometime after death. Ophi was one of the healthiest people I know. Sure, she couldn't have become that sick that quickly, meaning someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque, or to be easier to carry, or for some other reason, disgusting either way. I suppose I should tell you about the estimated time of death. Obviously, I cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss Imleto died yesterday, after school. I didn't even say goodbye to her. I miss you, me. In the evening, then? Precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kawara, her house is near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday? After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just asked her to walk home with me. I see, perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close. Oh yeah, I was looking for him. Oh yeah, that was the last thing that happened before I died. I was looking for Ryuta. You're going out again. Be careful. It sounds like wandering around school could be dangerous. Don't worry, we can outrun the Scarecrow if it shows up again, Uwu. Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So I only know what Ryuta has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. So neither Mr. Nanaki nor Dr. Iwamine saw Ophi yesterday afternoon. Oh wait, could we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki? A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. Ooh, if there was a spare key to this door, could we use it, ooh? A spare key? Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon, ooh. Be careful out there. You too, sir. Kawara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home. We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then. Wait, we should ask everybody where they were yesterday, Uwu. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicions, Kawara. I know, Uwu. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He was a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest, Uwu. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the Lebel family, my father, was once crippled with a chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine. He makes medicine, Uwu? Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world? I didn't know, Uwu. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe. You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. In any case, the Lebel family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go, Uwu. Very well. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. San, where are you, Uwu? Koo! Okota-san is right here, alive and well so far. Koo! Koo! Where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Oko-san behind and going outside is not fair. You just confused the issue if we brought you along. We came back because we had a question for you, Uwu. Koo! Come at me, Whisper Snapper. Oh, that's not what Uwu. You usually practice on the ground after school, right? Koo! Koo! Of course, it is Oko-san's duty as track captain. Did you see Ophi while you were out there yesterday, Uwu? Koo! No, Oko-san did not see her then, or as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her, even if he had been there when she was running? Good point, Uwu. Koo! Koo! Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. Koo! If you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. Oko-san. Oko-san. Oko-san, my favorite dumb bird. Huh? Whoa, wait, San. Did you just... Koo! Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. After that, imbecile. Koo! If you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. Koo! Oko-san saw the interloper go to the infirmary. The infirmary? Could that have been Ophi, Uwu? She wouldn't have been stained with blood after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd be still walking around after that point. Koo! It was not Ophi. It was a bird unknown to Oko-san. So someone covered in blood was going to the infirmary after school, Uwu? Who in? Whoever he is our prime suspect now. Thank you for telling us, San, Uwu. Is the Filipino bird coming back? At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah, Uwu? Some bird who San doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school? It's past noon already. Let us hurry onwards. Mr. One, Uwu? You two again, come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope? We went to the headmaster's office, as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there, Uwu. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from. Was that big thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Yeah. So you've seen it too? Just now, yeah, on the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind the other end of the corridor, and it didn't stick around to let me see, so alas, I wasn't blessed with a look at its pretty face. Coward. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too, Uwu. Anyway, it sounds like you are wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One. Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, that's true. Already stuck in the rut of unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've come within touching distance of death in the past. I'll be fine. I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker? Oh, all kinds. All kinds. Then again, knowing this school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe the orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Aren't you headed over there? Yep. I can't just sit around, Uwu. Indeed, same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I better get to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do? Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine. Most likely, yes. The doctor and Ophi, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Wait, Uwu? Wait. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Imleto died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time? Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? That he'd been in the infirmary all day, Uwu? I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawara. Ah, right, Uwu. At this point, the prime suspect is that scarecrow anyway. That's everything. Well, adieu. We should head out too, Uwu. But first, let's write down everything that we found. Alright, let's go. Do I have like a notebook somewhere? And so we walked about the school searching for clues of Ophi and the mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nanaki has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let us return to the lab. Okay, Uwu. ... Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that confounded scarecrow again? No, it's not him. Uwu, I thought I heard somebody say something. Bah, don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around half the day, it's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is Uwu? The library, oh! Do we have to talk to the ghost? What if somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Uwu. Let's check. Very well. Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always. Empty. It's a little gloomier than usual. I guess there was no one here, Uwu. Pull yourself together, Kawara. I've no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya. Let's head back to the lab, Uwu. Something bad happened. I should have known that would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember? I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Imbletto. Well, there was the ghost. Mr. Nanaki, Uwu? Welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? Yet another suspicious individual. But we should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have, right here. Thank you, Sir Uwu. Well, let's go have a look, shall we? The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu. Clear left. Clear right. Good. Doesn't look like the scarecrow is here, Uwu. That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Oh, right. Quail's reflex when it's startled is to fly straight up. Oh, fun fact. Hey, we've all learned something. We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we should have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Right. Let's see. The headmaster, who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will he be able to answer? Look at the dog! Excuse us? Uwu? Maybe he's not here, Uwu? That's hiding. There's somebody at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a Nicobar. Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf? Sakuya, be polite. Japan is the country of courtesy, after all. Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... This... Sakuya? Who? Uh-oh. The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid. What madness? Him too? Oh. Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. I checked his broadcasting equipment and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage. Meaning somebody killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone, Uwu? There is no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque. I think it may be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on. It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now. I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic. First Ophi, now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person? Rip me. More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the podcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kawara. Right, Uwu? Easier said than done. Every shelf in this office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start, Uwu? Incompetent feral. Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures. Got it, uwu? PTA records, that's not it. Demographics for dummies, nope. Transfer students. Wait, next to that is the human representative, uwu? That must mean Ophi, and the date is this from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents, but that might have something useful. There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have to leave some sort of paper trail, were it official. Hang on, Sakuya uwu. What are you reading, Kawara? This uwu? The human representative? It's walked, even though none of the others are uwu. A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student, or the like. There is no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record. I wonder what's written in here. We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us. I don't suppose the king is in here somewhere. Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help? Do you intend to break it open? Yes, it will be faster than looking around for the key, uwu. And that thing on his desk, uwu, is it some kind of control panel? Whatever it is, it's suspicious. I believe it is the control panel for some machine, yes? And spread out next to it is the dome. Maybe this controls the dome, uwu, or the hatchway some over here? One did postulate that it would be in here. Locked, of course. I doubt we will find it easy to break that one. Yeah, uwu? All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One. I think we've exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go. Mr. Kawara. Yes, sir? Uwu? Ho ho, I see you've yet to lose your open distrust of me. Well, 2 people have been poisoned, uwu. And we have evidence that the perpetrator went to the infirmary, do we? It's sort of hard not to doubt you a bit or so, uwu. Not too hard for Sakuya, though. How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about? The thing I forgot about? He must be talking about what he said earlier. No, oh whoa. I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not just trying to keep me from something you thought nobody knew about? How cruel, Mr. Kawara. Your boundless suspicion wounds me. He doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused. I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Kawara. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need to only keep going. You need not to use your brain at all. What are you talking about, uwu? No riddles? Wait, not that. You mean to say you know the truth already? Well, who knows? If you do, tell me. I told you, you only need to keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out for you after all. Just for me? How long must you babble, Kawara? Come. Sorry, uwu. I take it this is a challenge, Doctor? You may take it that way if you wish. I swear I will find the truth. And if I find that you killed Ophi... Ho ho ho, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer you find. Mr. One, uwu? You two again, what is it? We explained to Mr. One what we found in the headmaster's office. The plot thickens, I see. We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it? I'll break it, uwu. Let me see. This will be rather troublesome. It's just a lock, white, uwu. Forcing it will result in spontaneous combustion. What? Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents, uwu? Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary. All the same, I have dealt with similar things in the past. It will take time, but I believe I can open it. So defusing bombs falls under the maintenance operations, uwu? Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I am a bright and massive maintenance worker. What does that have to do with anything? So maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I am impressed. I think Master One is the only uwu. Oh right, can we ask you one more thing? You may. We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked. Ooh. It seems to require a password. A password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help. Yuya? He is a master of unauthorized documents. So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime? I never knew he could, Uwu. Sakuya, just let it go. We need his help here. I shall take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back. Alright, thanks, Uwu. We should probably write all of this down since we're here. Where am I writing this down? Do I have a journal? Where is Yuya right now, Uwu? Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop. This would be a lot easier if we could use our phones, Uwu. But we can't. Off to the lab. Here we are. I wonder if he's still in there, Uwu. As we turn the corner, uh-oh. It's here. I hate it. I hate it so much. The Scarecrow Man blocks our path. Of all of the Sakuya won, Uwu. Oh. Don't order me around, Feral. We lost it, Uwu, right? Oh, shoot. Sakuya and I must have run in different directions. Oh no! I hope he's okay, Uwu. Of all the times to run into that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. And the dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. I'd better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... This is where the ghost lives. We're in the ghost room. Did I just hear something? Yeah, this is the ghost's house. What are you doing in here all alone, Uwu? Did you see the wall outside? There has been an emergency and everybody's supposed to gather in the gym, Uwu. You should. You're... Kawara Ryota. He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, Uwu, have we met before? The unfamiliar mourning dove shakes its head. This is the first time we've spoken. Then why do you know my name, Uwu? She told me. Miss Imleto. It's me. Ophi? Oh, right. Didn't she say she made friends with a freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name, Uwu? Fujishiro Nagaki. You were friends with Ophi then, Uwu? Did you see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all? Oh, shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast, so he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh. She washed up here and spoke to me, which can only mean one thing. She's dead. He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his interlocutor knows what he means. She washed up here, you mean? Do you mean yesterday, Uwu? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me. I do not. Miss Imleto did not come to the library after school yesterday. So she didn't come in here either. Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out of here too, Uwu. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Imleto came here. It was just now. What? He's gone. The mourning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Sakuya's right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer. You're late, Kawara. Oh, congratulations! You didn't die! Blasted feral doves. Sakuya, you're safe, Uwu? He was pretty worried about you, Ryuta. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. Silence, mongrel. Thanks, Uwu. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya. Anyway, Sakuya's filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer? Can you do it, Uwu? Naturally, just leave it to me. Come on, let's go. Yuya, don't die again. You've already died so many times in different runs. Oh, welcome back, Kawara. So, about this control panel. What about it? Can't you just tell? This must be the controls for that dome. Right. I suppose it could be. It's locked though. Ooh. Well, we're going to have Yuya get into it for us. That's illegal, you know. Kazuaki, that is the most suspicious thing you've said so far. Calling it now, you're the killer. Cause like, what do you mean that's illegal? 2 people have died. That doesn't matter. Do you not comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on. Thank you, so Uwu. Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He wakes up the computer, and before long, I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow, I wonder where he learned to do that. I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos off the intertubes. X-rated videos can teach someone to do this sort of thing. Maybe I should watch more of them. There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as the administrator now. This only has an open and close button, Uwu. I guess that's pretty straightforward. Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two. Alright then. If we press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put everybody in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay. There is a dangerous individual wandering the premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now. That's true, Uwu. We did get Yuya to help in everything. We should. Oh god. Let's open it, Uwu. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed, and we can confirm once and for all of that talk of a disaster was nonsense. Escape hatch opened. I guess it's not for the home dome, Uwu. No matter, all we need to do is get a look outside. Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there. The panel hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again. It closes on its own, Uwu. That seems like a whiskey design. Oh god, how many more people are about to get beheaded? 15 minutes isn't enough to get everybody out. Let's go and take a look before it closes, Uwu. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. We're really like on top of this crap. Nanaki, aren't you supposed to do this? You're the teacher. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki, doctor, what will you two do? Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab. Leaving Ophi alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor. Well then, let's go, Kawara. Shirogane. Very well. Yup, whoop. Where was that hatch? Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there. The hatch, high above the ground, is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think everybody should be able to fly up that. It's a little narrow, so we have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there is no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from the morning. No earthquake, no typhoon, and the announcement video was a fake. I think it's safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we'd best think carefully before going out. We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going on here, if anything. But if there really is no disaster, if this is all some plot surrounding Imleto's death, then we need more clues. I'll go, Uwu. Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there. It's not safe here either. Look, bro, the hatch is open. It is, bro. We could go home. No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet. Like heck, we're sitting around with nothing but bogus explanation from earlier, bro. Can't wait any longer. I'm going out, bro. Wait, come back. Come back at once. I'm stressed out. We don't know if it's safe out there yet. Ah, bro. Who got shot? A gunshot? We have to help him, Owo. Calm down, Kawara. You will only get yourself shot as well. But, Owo? As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. That was someone on the inside. Oh, it's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? Ophi's corpse, delivered without warning throughout the school. The students, gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster, appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. The gray dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow, appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off building. And now, the students, shot dead if they try to escape. It's like Battle Royale in here. What is going on outside, Owo? How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him, Owo. There's nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawara. The last thing you need to do now is to start mourning what we lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine, Owo. We have to keep going. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them further after we figured out what to do. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, Owo. Our one chance at escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Where should we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office, Owo. Mr. One might have that file open, Owo. Very well. We return to the maintenance office and explain what's outside to Mr. One. I see. It seems like our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit. Our worst predictions? Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One Owo, are you really just a maintenance worker? An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself, properly. I'm keeping the voice. Leon JB. Alright, homie. Let's go. Are you in the same biker gang as the other guy? I'm Leon JB, one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class agent, pleased to meet you. The Dove Party? What? He looks like a cockatiel to me. I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct? You are well informed, young one. It is a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something, Owo. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe they should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate, Owo? But I thought the wars with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together? Sadly, that's not how the world works. There's still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at the school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened. Wait a minute, Owo. Are you saying the Hawk Party had something to do with Saint Pigeonations? What? It seems hard to believe. The school is known for its tolerant politics towards humans. It even welcomed Imleto as a representative. I can't confirm or deny it, but there's a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open, Owo. Thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. Oh, we're getting real lore now. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy, 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza. The human representative. This is talking about Imleto, no matter how we look at it. 2187. That's when we enrolled here, Owo. Come on, let's read the West. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off and the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. Oh, the seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone. The avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. What? I live in a cave. I didn't realize my death was such a big deal. If Ophi is to die, so her death was connected to the dome after all. And the important part is the final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Ophi, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. It's not humorous at all, Owo. So this is the true face of her enrollment here. I'd rather think that the whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichigo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Paginations extensively, and I have confirmed that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system, like a dreadful virus. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take all of this in at once, just to make sure. For 12 hours, the door will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then, when that dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight. And with that, another era of war between humans and birds will begin. That student who got shot when he flew out of the hatch, there are already humans waiting out there with guns. She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not far from when she died to when her death was confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago. It was right at the start of second period, around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 p.m. before we are all killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching somebody get shot. Remain calm, Kawara. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day that I decided to tangle with Annabelle. What time is it, Mr. Wion? Just past 2. We have only 8 hours then. 8 hours? Whoa. We have to find an escape route in 8 hours, or we'll all be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way, Owo. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You are very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara. I'm not. I mean it, Owo. We found a connection between Ophi's death and the dome. There is clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. We better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time, Owo. You're a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest for the trees? When there was one more fire, Operation Hatoful? What is that? I don't know. That's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like it was going to be anything hopeful anyway. That was an awfully funny name for a confidential document though. Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful. Whoa, it is? Whoa? I thought Hatoful just meant heartful. I suspect that we may find many of the things to come quite hurtful. Oh, wait. It was probably something important given that it was in the locked file. Indeed, I haven't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. The school's history, ooh? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Imleto died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape. Which means that he might have had a guarantee of safety for himself, oh? I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way. Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records. Right, let's look at the school documents then. Ooh. I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen! Bye-bye! Time to go look for more clues. Yuya's the other one. Mr. Leon said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? The headmaster's office or the library, perhaps? We already looked through the headmaster's office. Did you see anything like the school records or anything? I would have thought that they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any. The library it is then. And the mystery we have left to solve is the blood-stained stranger Okosa going into the infirmary yesterday. Exactly. What's with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up all to turn us into jerk chicken, and it all, I almost forgot about it. And the Scarecrow, we don't know where he came from. He appeared along with the dome, so no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I'm sure its origins will become clear. In Letter's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should just forget the puppet and chase after the blood-stained bird. Right. That's decided then. We'll go to the library to read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird. It probably doesn't matter, but which should we do first? The blood-stained bird? Do you have an idea? I feel like I should, ooh. It's not something I'd encounter normally, but for some reason, I know some birdie like that. Vague as always. We do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind. I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya is still in there? Let's go ask him again. Ooh? Did he say he was there until he returned home? If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what is said is true, then he was lying. Which would mean that the doctor was lying too. Ooh? Very well. Yuya, ooh? Salutations, how goes the investigation? Well, just who do you think I am? Yeah, unlike me, you're a very capable bird. Yuya, we wanted to ask you something, ooh? Oh? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away. Did you really not see anything yesterday after school, ooh? I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I had already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time. We talked to San earlier, ooh. He said he saw a blood-stained stranger go into the infirmary yesterday. Did you see anything like that? Nope, sorry. Could you be the blood-stained bird yourself? Yikes, no, as you can see, I am not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right? Yeah, he did, ooh. Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I could say. Right, doctor? Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday. I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakuya. Let's move on, ooh. Indeed. Did those two really not see anything yesterday? If there had actually been some blood-stained stranger, then that would mean that Yuya and the doctor are hiding something. There's weird sounds happening outside my house. The library. I wonder if Nagaki's at the gym yet, ooh. Nagaki? Huh? I met him in the library earlier. He stayed behind? An unusually dense individual, to be sure. The library is a little ways from here. We spent some time jogging through the hallways. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim white makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Getting hung up over little things in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then, where are the school documents? Probably not just where anybody can look at them. They are probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search. Wait. Losing my mind with the storyline. Books, and none of them are what we're looking for. I was hoping it would be in the corner, but apparently not. And here, a line of incredibly dusty That's odd. There are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing, huh? That's weird, ooh. Did somebody misfile them? Anyway, St. Pigeon Nation's history. It's not back here with the large volume, so maybe it is a smaller book? It's not here. You never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier there was an emergency going on. I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll never find them. So you know where they are? Yep. Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So it's hardly surprising that he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is. He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. You can only get them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind the reception desk, in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Nagaki. Oui. Don't worry about it. You've been mumbling to yourself since we split up. Please try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kawara. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him, oh? Talking? To the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy. No, Nagaki was telling me where to find it. There is no one else here. Cease this bizarre melodrama. What is he talking about? Nagaki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried he was a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakuya, let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nagaki? Yes? Are you a hallucination? If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination. Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Doesn't matter. Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not. That doesn't answer anything. This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing that you forgot yet? Nagaki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said too. Why did Nagaki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, is it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? Yes, you are. I don't think I can dismiss him just as a hallucination. Request only books this shelf? Looks like it. Oh, I see a lot of the same books were in the headmaster's office. Chronology of Saint Pigeonations. This? Let's see. 2180, founding of the school same year, Ichigo Kitsurigi inaugurated as headmaster. 2180, much more recent than I had thought. Only 8 years? Ooh, I hadn't known either. Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here? Wait, Sakuya, look at this. 2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Medical center? Does the school have something like that? I don't think so, ooh. There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else? Damage from the fire. The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery. 2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nagaki died in the basement where the fire started. Oh, did he? Didn't I just hear that name? The exact name, oh, but that's... Nagaki died 5 years ago? Then, once it's the Nagaki I keep meeting today. He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him, which means he's... a ghost, oh. Don't say such dreadful things. It's unscientific. To these disbelievers. We're betting our lives on this set, you know. I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it. But I think he knew something, oh. If he's the same boat, then he could be the key to solving this mystery. So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost? There are limits, Kawara. I spent some time looking for him in the library, but I couldn't find him. He always found me rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again. Where do we... the medical center seems like a good place to go now. Indeed, where is it? That's the problem. I'd never heard of it before either. It sounds rather large. I would expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement, and if the building was burned to the ground, it would have said so. It should still be here then? Ooh. Assuming it wasn't demolished, are there any unused buildings on the campus? Unused buildings? Oh yeah, the old hall, ooh. Old hall? That's what we call it. Back in the back gate, it's not used for... What's wrong? The school hasn't been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall? Now that you mention it, it is kind of strange. Come, guide me there. This is it, ooh. It doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked. Then we shall break it down. You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Sakuya. What? What did I say? Don't worry about it. We'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. I feel the principal's dead. I think you can get away with it. We don't have a choice. It's awfully dusty in here, oh whoa. It has been left unused for 5 years. It appears that they didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleaned everything out when they sealed the building, ooh? This all looks pretty much the same as in the main building. Bah, did we come here for nothing? Let's look around a little more. Look, this door still has the sign on it. I guess it was the reference room. I do not relish the prospect of wandering around this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well. It's even dustier in here. The shelves are marked with dates, probably once they held medical records. There's nothing left now though. And Operation Hatoful. Huh? Among the rows of dates, sure enough, there is a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. Empty as well. It would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway. Operation Hatoful. I wonder what that is. Who knows? Something put in place along with the human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good. Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? My head hurts. The only things left are, archaic medical journals. Huh? It's the encyclopedia. An odd place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers, oh whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. What? Does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning? I saw this like this in the library too, oh whoa. A bunch of encyclopedias? Yeah, oh whoa. Can I look at these for a bit? Do as you please. The ones in the library had the same binding, and in the place of Volume 9 there's an extra copy of Volume 6. Look! A copy of Volume 6 has a library sticker on it. Perhaps it came from the library then? Someone must have watched it here when the medical center was still open, ooh. They probably switched it with Volume 9. An unpleasant piece of mischief to be sure. Yeah, the other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy of 9, but maybe we should see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's check the library, provided it isn't a mere waste of time. We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center. We've searched the entire first floor. We've yet to find what we're after. The stairs into the basement, ooh. Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement, but we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in? Perhaps we can't anymore. Huh? Look at that wall. The wall? Ooh. It looks like a normal concrete wall to me. Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Ooh. Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there is a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire. Now that he mentions it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest, which would make sense if it had been put in later. So the stairs are behind there? It seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for some cleanup of some fire? We probably won't be able to break this down. If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again. Yeah, let's head back. Uh-oh. Did you hear something, Owo? Yes. Someone else just broke in here. This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. Uh-oh. We need to get somewhere with a window, fast. Run. Yes. Ooh. Stop. Ah, it's here. Wait, calm down, Kawara. It's small. You! I was looking for you this whole damn game. So it is. Too small to be a scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from 2-2? I am the Crimson Fallen Angel, Angel. I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing here? I missed him. I was wondering where you were. I think I'm going to have a headache. Textores melodia funris. Who, me? Who? Good for you, Kawara. He came all this way to give you a title. That's not good at all, oh whoa. Nothing but trouble will come from it. I don't know why you came here, Angel. It's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back. I am not allowed rest. Not until I've fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the pact of old, I must seal you here now. Textoris Melodia Felonus, Undertaker. Undertaker, oh whoa. That's it then, so the time has come as well at last. I will not be stopped, Crimson Angel of Judecca. Come. Angel, Crimson Fallen Angel, appeared. Angel uses Dark Void Shockwave. Ryuta takes 24 damage. Ryuta's turn. Wait, what do you mean Ryuta's turn? Why am I fighting? What? What? Who the hell? What are these? Ryuta unleashes Blue Moon Slash. Angel takes 78 damage. What is this Jack acting, you wretched imbeciles? Sakuya attacks. Ryuta takes... Wait, why are you hitting me? 260 damage. Ryuta returns to his senses. Angel takes 295 damage? Angel is shaken. Huh? Ooh? I am shocked, Kawara, to think that you would go along with that farce. What? He disrupted my territory? I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed. You, Luzon, what did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect. I came here to do one thing. I must follow the demon spores. A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about, Ooh? Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque. I don't think it's a dialect, Sakuya. The end is calling me. That is all. That is this cross that I must bear. He stares off into space as if gazing at something far away. Means that he's a thrill seeker, Ooh? So you are a moth allured to a candle's light, Luzon? No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seals calls me to purgatory. More crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal. That blood-stained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumages looks. Oh, whoa. What is it, Kawara? Blood-stained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe the blood-stained stranger Sansa was... Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Baal. I know Baal is now. Oh my god. Baal and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the tree of blight, called out to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hallowed Magician of White, your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores. I think it's the power of you, Angel. Ooh. Bah, I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant many refer to as the infirmary. I knew it. I think we need to talk to you. Come. And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angel behind him. Goo. This one. This is the blood-stained stranger Oko-san saw. That's that then, Ooh. We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one could stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't. Ooh. Useless. The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Edelblau did venture within. Edelblau? Who is this? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The apostle of the blue sky, Edelblau. She also goes by Imlato Ophi. Ophi went in too? What? Ophi was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor and Yuya said no one came, and nothing happened. They're lying. You are different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, father. Look at them crawling in mud. There is no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, father. Their very blood is tainted. Their word is not yours. You must never speak to them again. Do you understand? Yes, father. To Japan? Okay, I'm reading these in a normal voice because I don't know who's speaking. Yes, you will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakuya. Yes, father. Also, Dr. Iwamine is in residence at the institution you will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is in thanks in part to them. Do not disrespect him. Yes, father. Angel saw Ophi going to the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked, Uwu. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there, Uwu? They must both be lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him, but he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor, Uwu? We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine. It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases, Uwu. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go confront them now, but only with Angel's testimony. Our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll probably try to dodge the issue. Which means, we need to search the infirmary, Uwu. Do you intend to go in without asking? Yeah, the more stealthy we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with a way of stopping us for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary. Thank you, Sakuya Owo. A moment, gentlemen. Mr. Wion, Owo, I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed. What are these? The first is the massive key. It should just open about any of the simple locks in the school, as bright and massive as its owner. The other is a stun gun. If you need to protect yourself, use it. You will have to have more use than those Fry, Kawara. Hold on to them. Right, thank you, Mr. Wion. Maybe I should write these in the notes before I go to the infirmary. What notes? Why don't I have access to the notes? I would love notes. The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the void, Wallenstein. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor's doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Judica to defeat you. As long as you lived, Calorimus sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes, come on, Higure. Let's get back to the gym, okay? No, stop! Don't throw me out like some wretched doll. I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania, whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. Of course you would think it's genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is in no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy, though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet found a use for him, the whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing at all. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go? He's investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki are here now. Isn't Takazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on their own preconceptions is balivernes, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are as renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. It's an honor to be so praised by the heir to the LaBelle family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the tales of the drugs that I develop. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the LaBelle family will never forget. How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect. Of course, the family head must always be honored. It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses. Locked? Ooh. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been there with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Wione gave me will do the trick, oh? Yes! This room has always been a little creep, but this is even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Ophi was in here, quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been in here a lot, every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something that he wouldn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk, oh? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. Yo up, massive thing. Inside are medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up, though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryuta, me, Imlato Ofi, Mimi, Fujishiro Nagaki, the teacher, and Shirogane Sakuya, the French guy. What, oh? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Ofi and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nagaki? Oh, whoa? Looking closely, Nagaki, that's the ghost, folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't, and the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Oh, what? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo, or... Ah! A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall, unconscious. Oh, where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right. I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out even when the stun gun Mr. Leon gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must be important to get stolen away like that. Ow! Darn it! Oh, whoa. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue here somewhere? Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk, in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. I'm just laying on the floor. This is... Ophi's student ID? There's blood on the corner, so it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here, ooh. It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed, but for some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself? Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the ones who did this to Ophi. I need to talk to Sakuya. So you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya, oh? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Doctor? Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself, even with the knowledge and tools of a physician. Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person, oh? The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know. He is? Oh? I never knew. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in my daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is? I see. Ooh. Thanks, I'll remember that. Meaning, Fujishiro Nagaki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center? I think so, yeah. Ooh. I wonder about the other records too. Why you, me, and Ophi all together? Could that be really a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Ooh? Not once. Nobility knows no illness. Yeah, I've never seen him sick, but he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now, ooh. Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but guess I've never really had the chance to notice his disability. If he could have done it alone, that makes it more likely that he's working together with you, yeah, oh? Blasted mongrel, no good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations, were you gossiping about me? Yuya! What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice amongst the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Wuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips, oh well. You're very frank, Ryuta. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shat like a maiden's crystal glass drops by an unkind lover. I'm struggling. I'm gonna get it. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass though. Used tires maybe. Don't talk about Yuya like that. Something that is completely impervious to abuse. Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Imleto in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So you doubt me? I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID stained with blood, ooh, in the infirmary. You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything, sorry. I can't say anything at all. See the foolishness, you know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Oh, god damn it. When you do, oh whoa. Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? Run, go. Ryuta seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel. Shh. Do you want us to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, alright? You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now? Our ally? Anyway, run forward as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Sakuya, you okay? Oh, I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I thought the only thing to do to get him to talk to us was to go and confront the doctor. He's been helping us the whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally, indeed. You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he acts, or if he's likely to do something like this, or... How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I wouldn't understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes and then go talk to... Where are the notes? Where are the notes? Show me the notes. Where are my notes? Go to find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Sakuya? Your friend already left, young one. Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I will not associate with those of so low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so? Hello again, Shirogane. Where is the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there. Think you? You're going after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. I don't trust this guy. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's all right. Doctor. Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care rest for a little while? You are wrong, are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Imleto? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Imleto. This is the truth. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either, which raises the question, who did? Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be. I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then, who did kill her? Oh dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose there are limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Doctor, could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, lone-born mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka. You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push, and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel, His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Sakazaki! Stop that, Asa. I told you not to touch my brother. Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. Am I unhurt? Who's... Your wing? Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people, not that I wouldn't tell him myself, or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all the work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara too. Yeah, you've always been like this, a coward and a villain to the core. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I am done with you? You do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki? This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No, don't move, Sakuya. Damn. Sakuya Uwo? Oh, Mr. Kawara. We were just discussing you. Yuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what happens. Dr. Owo, so it was you all along. Was it? I wonder about that. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something. Don't worry, he won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want. Wait, Dr. Owo. Damn, alright, fine. Break stuff. Not you. The Scarecrow Owo. There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go. Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time. Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon? Stop running away, Owo. You killed Ophi. I will never forgive you. I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara. Ooh. Ooh. I reach out. I can't reach. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Ryuta. A good man keeps his cool, even in times like this. Don't speak, you're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who in the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but... There are plenty of bandages here, Uwu. Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone. Wait, Ryuta. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste, so let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? Ahahaha. We had a deal. Of course he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That's the truth. But then why did he... She died in this room. After school yesterday. That is also the truth. Then there was someone else? Yeah. Right as always, Sakuya. And that third person killed Ophi? Who was it, Uwu? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. So you stuffed her into those boxes, Uwu? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would give time for most of the humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny too. The most humans? Why would... Looks like I've stayed on the fence till the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go after either way. Damn it. If only things had been a little different. I thought you said you would be fine. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryuta? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little while. I want to talk to Sakuya, alone. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad. He is her son too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited. Until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion, and I switched them, so he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother. He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg and I smashed it. I always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother. Damn, dunking on half-siblings real quick. Impossible. I am the heir of the Lebel family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I'd switched the eggs. If father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury. You... under what authority? None. You're right, I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along, since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the Lebel, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. You are blamed for that child's death. You have to press on. You can't let that stop you. I've always worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. So... fool to deny me my lineage now. I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I am not of the Lebel line, what am I? I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya. And think about it, long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No, wait, Sakazaki, stay with me. There is still much for you to tell me. Haha, it's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg. Pull yourself together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. You said a little scalpel like this couldn't kill you. I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin. You mean that scalpel had. Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have had a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy. Later, brud. Yuya! Yuya! It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said he'll be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this mean this building has a basement? Certainly not one that appears on the official plans, but maybe. Under the medical center? But that one's blocked off with concrete. It does not seem to me that the medical center is entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building to the basement there. Is there anywhere that you might have missed something? Missed something, or forgotten something. Somewhere I forgot to look. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia from the library in the medical center. And the chronology in the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again. You've thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Oh, whoa. Sakuya. ... He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Do you? Better to leave him alone. Listen, I know your mom's sick, but she doesn't have, she wasn't murdered in front of you. What in the hell is going on here? What is that me? I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Where are you? Nageki, oh whoa, there you are. What is it? I found out a lot about the school, Uwu, and about you. I see. I suppose you know who I am then? Sort of, but there were things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago and the dome today, how are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets the school holds. You aren't we here anymore, are you? That might be so, or it might not. I saw in the school records, it said you died 5 years ago, Owo, in an accident in the medical center. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped, yo. In other words, at the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. So you didn't die in the accident, Uwo? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there, Uwo. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia. The encyclopedia? You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with the one here? Why would... That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. The medical center has the same encyclopedias. Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9. How disorderly. Yeah, anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 though has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawara, try reading this copy of Volume 9. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Uh-huh. This isn't right. It looks like just another book when it's closed, but... It's a box? Whoa? It's full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Operation Hatoful. This is talking about using Kawio individuals as biological weapons. Ooh, to fight humans? This has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office, but I never expected anything like this. Meaning, this school has been used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years? Oh, whoa. 2180. New strains of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Nagaki. Oh. It is lethal to humans and has been named Charan virus. It has entered research at St. Nation's Medical Center. Ooh. Charan virus? Humans I met would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? Yes, I think so. I think I was the one that brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening to the center. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I need your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you realize something important, it would help me to know what it is. I've remembered what happened here 5 years ago. Flashback time. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought of it much at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day, the endless routine was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity, free humanity." I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was hopeless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But you have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling, and we lived in an apartment. But I was weak, and I couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need, anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. Place your bets, who's the brother? I'm saying Oko-san. I did not want to leave him, but if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition, and so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school. Where the hell am I now? And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp. And then, with a last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans. And in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart, little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. The Charon virus, the deadly gas that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hatoful? Yes. That is why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left, somewhere. And I can feel him close by. Mr. Kawara, are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice, Uwu. I need to find a way out of here alive and to find out why they killed Ophi. I need to ask the doctor, Uwu. I see. That encyclopedia. What else is inside? Oh, a piece of paper folded up along the files. This is a map of the medical center, Uwu. When I was there, I went through the medical center, but it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like the gym, so those stairs are. I believe it is the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there. The doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Negeki. I have to go, Owo. Yes, I think you will be seeing me again, and Miss Imleto as well. I'm dead, decapitated. I don't think I'm coming back. A staircase in the preparation room. I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. If the scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening, Uwu. We'll have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans, Uwu. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get everybody from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the steps, Uwu. Leave that to me, Mr. Wion. I'll take care of the other students, don't worry. I'm not a massive agent for nothing. Well then, thank you, Mr. One. You aren't going with him, so? I'm going to come with you, Kawara. We never know what could happen. Thank you, so. You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. What about you, Sakuya? Sakuya's traumatized. Please give him a moment. You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right? Okay, Owu. We're going to get out of here together, okay? I don't know what's on his mind and he doesn't seem interested in telling me. But if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess it's the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki Uwu. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you and the other's Mr. Wion. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is then. Not so fast. Angel Uwu? What does he want now? We don't have time for his messing around. Textratus Melodia Funnus. You travel now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not? The Abyss of Despair, Owo? I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein alone. The Wallenstein guy is the doctor, right? Okay, we're coming for you, Wallenstein. Wait, Angel, we need to be careful. Wait! He certainly is lively. Let's go. I think this is the first time I've ever been in here, Uwu. It's kind of bland. Yes, I've been here in a different run. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything so? Like a hidden door? Oh, I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft? A draft? Oh, there's no windows in here. It must be coming in from the basement. Be silent, my crimson breast. We must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will. The gate of Erebus guide me to the abyss. Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't. Oh. Crap is breaking. Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? No, you guys are just racist. Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed. Textoris Melodia Funnus. The master of the abyss waits us below. A long, dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance to a subway tunnel. Let's go, Owo. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected, Owo. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. I, Ophi, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet. I don't see any birdie. I wonder if it's closed now. Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago. Since then, the whole facility's been shut up, Uwu. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Hey, Angel, Uwu, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor? That would be... my crimson breast murmurs. The Midnight Hunter approaches. This damn thing, I hate this thing. Couldn't you have said so earlier, Uwu? Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on. And we can't reach Wallenstein without first defeating the Dark Servant. His trial cannot be avoided. But we never managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we, Uwu? We can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon? A weapon? I do have this stun gun Mr. Wion sent me, Uwu. Will it even work on a Scarecrow? Maybe not at normal output. But it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water. Ah yes, that's a good idea. What? What did he even say, Uwu? There's a fire hose on the wall there. If we time it right... Mr. Nanaki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course, Uwu. Ready? He points the hose at the Scarecrow and opens the valve. And so, get back, Uwu. I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the Scarecrow. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, and then it is still. We did it, Uwu. Electricity's a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom. Judgment has come. Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Whoa. Onwards. Disgraceful. What am I doing here? Am I Sakuya now? And Lobello is not allowed hesitation. No, I have not even the right to claim the restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No, it's not ish at all. I am a fool. I have been pampered my entire life, while my shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime which he only knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish. You gonna be better now? What should I do, Yuya? Goo! Goo! It is Sakuya! Sakuya is here! Oko-san, I missed you! Leave! No one wanted you to come here. Goo! Everyone is leaving. It is a grand, daring escape. Goo! Goo! Sakuya will find Ryuta and Oko-san. Away we will go. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Goo? Sakuya weeps. No, do not. It's raining. Goo! Goo! Is Sakuya in pain? That is bad. We must do something about it. Goo! 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 Oko-san used healing touch. Confondu. Must I repeat? Goo! Goo! Oko-san knows. Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away. We will never see him again. So, they told you. Goo! Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave? What kind of fool would... Goo! Oko-san knows. The earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him. What foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except I'm a mongrel too. Poor mongrels who do not even notice their own error, that is. Goo! Goo! Oko-san is not a mongrel. Goo! Sakuya and Yuya and Oko-san all have their own wonderful names. Names more important than their breed. Is that your argument? That isn't even... You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Tying words. Rest in peace, Yuya. I miss you. I am myself. Goo! Goo! It is time to go. Oko-san and friend are late. Goo! Kick reason to the curb. Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya. Oko is always brimming with useless energy, as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? We will never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours? I will chase after him. I will never find him. But I will find myself. Let us go, Oko. There is nothing more for us here. Goo! Goo! Sakuya is best when he acts cool. After Ryuta, full speed ahead. The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent? Or was that just an Angelism? There's some very advanced equipment here, and these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use? There's a register of names left open on the desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's here too, Angel. Ooh. The Dark Grimoire. I feel tendrils of imminent tragedy. They have notes on some of the students here, under Higure. He acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. Oh! The ending with that pigeon, we had a Final Fantasy fight. Okay, it wasn't an actual Final Fantasy fight. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited, not currently applicable to combat. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judica, destined to wander the earth alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. It looks like all the students who were invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncraticity. How did you enroll, Kawara? How, Uwu? I was invited to Uwu? I don't know why, Uwu. Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if the explanation for something like Higuris? No! The black miasma of inevitable doom draws near. God, is the goddamn scarecrow back? We are approaching the gates of the abyss. I feel its foul wind. Let's go, Uwu. The doctor's waiting for us, Uwu. Could you wait a minute, Kawara? What is it, so, Uwu? Well, almost done. We need to... I want to ask you something first, Kawara. You lied, did you not? Huh? Uwu? Lied? Me? I don't know why you would lie about that. Oh, maybe you forgot, even though it was just yesterday. Yesterday? After school, ooh? Like I said to Sakuya, I don't know anything about it, ooh. We have to ask the doctor. I see. Let's go on then. I guess it was Ryuta who did the murder. Mr. Nanaki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about Ophi's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something, but that seems too simple. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself into a sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in his place, ooh? Would I have ended it all like him? Oh. You're late, Mr. Kawara. I have grown tired of waiting. The Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein? Doctor. If it wasn't Ophi, you would have killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside would have been Uwu. Why are you doing this? Must I repeat myself? I told you before, I merely disassembled Miss Imleto after the fact. I did not kill her. Do you think I care, Uwu? It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Miss Imleto Ophi? Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words, Texoris Melodia Funes. He will lay a spell upon you. Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself? The hell? Alright, there's a cage now. An iron grill drops behind me like an evil wizard's portcullis. Don't know that word. I'm cut off. Oh dear, we appear to be shut in. No, the dark spell. What are you doing, Uwu? Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kawara. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. You have done unbelievably cool things, Dr. Uwu. You were involved in the medical center here too. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind, Uwu. How pugnacious of you. But you are lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful. Operation Hatoful, Uwu. The plan to wipe out humanity with the Kawan virus, Uwu. Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful, quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Chiron virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have had to send live carriers into their society and allowed it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Chiron virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nagaki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Chiron able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself, Uwu. Indeed. It had not occurred to us that the tests of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. How did that not occur to you? We expected that he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death, but thankfully we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains and have kept them to this day. God damn it, Shu. I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. It sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise a subject's immune system, creating compatibility like Fujishiro Nagaki's. compromise the immune system, they die, Indeed, even if the subject were able to become a carrier for the Charon virus, if they died to some other infection, it would be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I've achieved my goal in only a year. You are such an exemplary student, Mr. Kawara. I give you full marks. Full marks? My head hurts, almost as if some strange creature is wriggling about deep inside my brain. Are you okay, Ryuta? Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Ophi came to the infirmary, to see me, You have come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it you forgot? Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwamine gives me and lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you okay, Ryuta? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nanaki said you were here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Ophi is reaching towards me. Wanna go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Ophi falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryuta, I can't breathe. Oh, she can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange, almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Ophi. See you tomorrow. I'm the scarecrow, aren't I? She fell down right before my eyes. Then... The experiment was a resounding success. Miss Imleto displayed the archetypal symptoms of a human infected with Charon virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes the overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see? You're lying, Ophi and I were together since children. Of course, I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this? The scarecrow's head, Yes, alas the body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow. It's one of the Labor model's new humans, developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards the beautiful ideal of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial's body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical complaints. However, I carried on the Dove Party's researchers' will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disturbing your investigation, so I had it patrol the building. And now, the next question. What is inside this bag? It's my head, isn't it? A human's head? No. Close, but you have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss M. Leto's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing? Missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may as well have missed something. Wait, he doesn't mean... Ophi's brain, That's where it's been. I've been looking for my brain cells. Correct. You do catch on quickly. Miss Imleto did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality. Then she's alive? But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive?
Alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her or won't?
That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but it's really quite vague. Her personality still remained in its world up until a few minutes ago, but you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say? Oh no! I'm double dead! Alas, Miss Imleto's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now, but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday, her body. Today, her mind. You are far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Kawara. I killed Ophi. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Emloto told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Ophi is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I've nothing more to lose. You are obedient, Mr. Kawara.
Wait! Texorsis Melodia Fenis! The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return.
That's right, the doctor probably was going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kawara. Come back. Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh no, they're being rotisseried. Oh dear, this looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas?
This presence! Mystic Phantom, the avatar of miasma.
Do you take everything in stride, don't you, Higure? Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Ophi's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant you any wish. So tell me. I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. Wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Ophi continued, I agree. I would do anything to make Ryuta's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen.
When we were children, that's right, Ubu. That was you.
That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves into a building not far from where we lived. Ophi's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor.
I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight, Uwu.
You and Miss Imleto both said that you would be glad to die to bring it about. And so I am carrying out your wish, just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, don't you see?
Why did you choose me back then, Owo?
Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you, it was not a coincidence. I'm not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I, too, had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nagaki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish. Though, I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to acknowledge all I've done for you, I don't care about anything now. Ophi is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what my life is to be, I wish I'd never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Don't be anxious. You will have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawara.
Ah, my crimson breast senses! Dang!
Talking will just make it worse, Higure. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it's getting hard to breathe.
Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and fight!
Oko-san! Go! Go!
Hold on just a little longer. We will get you out of there. I will try and open the cage, Oko. You see the gas.
Go! Go!
Oko-san shall not fail.
Ah, much better. No one can say you slack off as student president, Shirogane.
The Crimson Breast shall not forget this.
Are you two alone? Where did Kawara go?
Gu? Were you separated? Did Ryuta wander off and get lost?
No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor.
Carried off?
Go!
No. No doubt the doctor was making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak.
That's what he's doing, Oko-san.
And if we do not act soon, the funeral song shall be heard at the coming of the darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable?
I'm not saying that because there's no way that's not a slur. He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kawara into a biological weapon.
What?
We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath.
Very well, let us proceed. Kawara, are you alive?
Oh no!
Oko-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryuta is not normal. Miserable medical man, what have you done to him?
Why, if it isn't the son of the noble Lebel family, what is one of your prestige doing here?
Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara?
I have granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces have gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race.
Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara?
Oh, he's so messed up. It seems he is hesitant to agree with you.
Bah! He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him.
It's time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world, and cannot afford to waste any of it.
He has but little time? What does this mean?
His duty is now to fly about the world, spreading the seeds throughout all of humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing the task.
Go! Do not fear. Oko-san will stop Ryuta here and now.
Ryuta baby. Ryuta baby boy. Slap him. Ooh. There he goes. Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity.
He's been brainwashed? We have to stop him and bring back his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him here?
Kawara's very strong but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Higure.
What? Him? He's nuts.
Ha 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 ha! Black Biandona! You're so hard to do a voice for.
There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawara, stop!
Ah! Oh dear, there goes Shirogane.
The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him?
Don't bully him, poor.
What is he doing?
Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Higura has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor earlier about it too. I think it's real.
Mental restraints? I like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual. The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the blood-stained hand, I seal the funeral song. Ooh! Oko-san, attack! Oko-san could not possibly lose in a fight to Ryuta. There we go. Perfect. We're supposed to convince Ryuta to stop while ourselves are being drawn into some bizarre fantasy? This is madness. Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go along with it. Prepare yourselves. We fight, breath and brown, to the Red Lotus fetters.
Right, now what?
Ryuta, Textoris Melodia Funnus appears.
Oh god, I need to save. Are we fighting in the pigeon dating simulator again?
Angel's turn.
Alright. RPG mode activated.
Pure Wings awaken.
Screw it.
Textoris Melodia Funnus. Now it's time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus.
Flashbang.
Sans turn.
Oh god, do we coo or do we coo?
Ooh, a violent Ryuta is not a good Ryuta. Come to your senses.
Slap.
Kazuaki's turn. We're all trying our best for you, Kawara. Come back to us. Sakuya's turn.
Pull yourself together.
Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kawara. This is not the path you must travel.
Double slap. Ooh. Now whose turn is it? Question mark's turn. It's me!
Jeez, Ryuta, you're causing everybody trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryuta. Ryuta was defeated. Kawara, pull yourself together. Do you want this? No, Uwo. I don't, Uwo. Ooh, cool. Ryuta is a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want Uwo to make anyone sad. The remitter reactivated. Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half the mind after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Wait, Angel Owo, it's not his fault. Why do you protect him? He is the one that did this to you. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go so far to grant my wish, Owo? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It is not worth telling. This is merely an experiment that has now come to an end. If you must have had a reason, Owo. You want the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything.
I want to know who Nageki's brother is.
The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you were expecting, I assure you. Hey, good morning, Iza.
Oh no, it's Kingdom Hearts.
Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. The healers we got earlier. Healers? Ah, the Hella cells from last month. Yeah, them, from the unusually old human. Aiding science even after death. Can we at least call the samples by their proper name? You've always been serious like that, Iza. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them just pet birds instead?
Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition. That too. Kawara Ryuji. He was quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. Oh, his dad. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. Hey, good morning, Isa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Isa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry? Hey, good morning, Isa. Whoopsies, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Hey, good morning, Isa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized, the only one I ever recognized as worthy as my respect. Hey, good morning, Isa. I brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil! Look at it. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too, and it tempts me with Sprouse Breach. I will carry on your research while you're out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the month. While I am interested in your work, sir, I am partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah, I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to keep time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to the disease, so I was sure that he would die in this examination room, surrounded by his family. Isa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered, I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father's supposed to. I'd promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Isa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice. He'd never ask for something even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited the trait from his father. Haha, anyway, if you happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well. I shall remember. What is his name? Ryuta. It's Kawara Ryuta. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings. And I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what they mean by quitting while you're ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you. And that was my only goal. Kawara Ryuta, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say his influence over me grew after death, both for a good and for ill. Kawara Ryuji, all I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? Ooh. You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt that there's anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife where no one have a loved one to be stolen from them? That is the world I wish for. I never asked for a world in which the human race is killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this? There is no power in prayer. I should never have met you, Uwo. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well, the contract ends today, and I must admit defeat.
It's not over yet. We must open the gates of Tartarus and the depths of the abyss. We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you're still alive, gentlemen. Mr. Leon. I bring with me all those who have taken refuge in the gym. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by Men in Blacks. Rad! Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I am grateful to you. This exit is no doubt activated by the vital signs of the researchers who work here. I'm sorry, what? Correct. I'm sorry, what? What kind of security is that? Do not fear, I shall lead you to it. Coo, coo. The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative. I agree, San. I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kawara? Can you stand? Yeah, but we need to bring Imleto with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. To get murdered? Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature as always. Do as you please, if you can. I will indeed. Remember my face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you interesting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans while I'm outside. I still have much research too. Doctor? Oh? A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness. There should still be some time before the humans. Who's got a gun? God damn it. Teacher's got a gun. Mr. Nanaki Uwo? A pistol is in his hand. He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And... damn, double tap. Ugh. Yeah. This is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop! The doctor should have a fair trial once we... A fair trial, What do you think, doctor? Well... I am impressed at your acuity in attacking at my uninjured left side. But of course, thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwami, no, Isa, I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nagaki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, is that it? I'd quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. Oh! Did I say this? No, I thought it was Oka-san. The ghost's brother is the teacher. Alright, we figured out the family trees, I think. Who the hell are you? Oh, god damn it. Do I need to come up with a new voice? Nagaki, are you here by yourself again? You should play in the park with everybody else. I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. At least I want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nagaki. Let's go pick up some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? September 2nd, 2180. Hatoful house, where the rest of the war orphans and I live together.
It was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Going to work and coming home, every Friday we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school, there are those who work like me, and children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and I'll see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back. It's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today, no matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left was corpses in ruin and... Ah! I don't know how to do a good scream, sorry. Everyone, covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Hi, Tori. You were outside. Good. Ireki, you're alive! Everyone else... I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, are you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. Yeah, I forgot he's contagious. He's the original person that killed humans on contact. This'll be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the 2 of us. Right. It's a little lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Is there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we've moved out of Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. We should get a doctor, Nageki. I'm fine. I'm fine. Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes, I'll take care of them. I told you, I'm fine. Don't. If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay? But, how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. What do you... Whenever you say I'm fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and alike from their parents, and we call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick so easily. Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It's probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I will find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We'd all been all alone, but we found a home together, and it was taken from us. And now this. Someone please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeonations Medical Institute, a Mr. Isa Soma. I've received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the center, out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise anytime he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Isa Soma. Why did he change his name to Shu?
This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this.
I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori.
You'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, but there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will be able to help with your illness so you won't have to be sick.
Do you not want me here, Hitori?
Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you no matter however long it takes.
Okay. And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House. After that I was with Nageki. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he will have an easier life there than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked the Dr. Isa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, so they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Isa, but he always replied with progress is good and everything is fine. If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I needed to know if he's really alright. He said he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need to get to the entrance in the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all of the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers, all shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire, fire. What? A fire. Subject 0 set a fire. Call the fire department. Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki, where is Nageki? Nageki, say something please. Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench, but I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there, in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me, Hitori. I'm here to save you. Hitori? What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded, he shuts the door, and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki! Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live out anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please, come home with me to our home. Listen, Hitori, I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything, please. Please, make sure there's nothing left of my body. And... Isn't it, Hitori? I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It's hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki, he's calling. He's calling me, you know. Iza, I came to get Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here, but then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Iza. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nageki. There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Shujiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces, they've already been transferred into Mr. Kawara's body. You won't die just yet, Iza. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now. If by Nageki you mean what's left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. The cells from his body that contain the Charon virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Iza. Hang on just a little longer, Iza. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Nanaki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. So, it's me, Kawara Ryuta, from your class. Whoa. Please snap out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few more minutes before the humans enter the school ground. It won't take them long to find this place. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara. He points the gun at Sakuya. Sakuya, he's serious. Oh. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara, let's go to that room. Just the two of us. What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door. Open it, I say. Iza said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawara? So, Nageki would never have wanted this. Oh, whoa. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. If I messed up the ending by choosing the wrong things earlier, I'm gonna be so mad. Nageki, 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 can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki, 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 Nageki. Nageki, 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 Nageki. So listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another, as if he's making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a bit, Nageki. Together. Stop it, Hitori, who's saying this. The knife is stuck deep into a wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Okay, go ahead. What's up, Nageki? Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Isa. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? Second thing. I remember. Of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori, I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Iza, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. So what? I will not forgive Hitori.
I'm sorry, Nageki, but I know that no apology will ever fix it.
So what?
There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow, pretending to be mine.
Come for me, Hitori. I'm here.
I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone.
You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever.
That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't.
He's crying. Tortured by his own shadow.
I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain.
He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt, Uwo. He wants to be saved. If you're there, his pain will go away. Help me save him.
Yes.
Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Isa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Nanaki Owo? Like, that's wrong, not morally, but as in, like, that's incorrect. That is simply not Nanaki. So, you and Nanaki Owo both lost those who are most important to this strife. You should know the best of all people, as revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain or woe.
If that had been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this would never have happened. Everything would have been fine if you'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain.
So why are you doing this to yourself? The time Naneki spent with you was his greatest treasure, or woe. I know how wonderful it is to be able to do things with loved ones too. Nageki is glad to have been with you, so there was nothing for you to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again, and again, and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful.
Hitori,
blame yourself no more.
Please, Hitori, listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain.
You asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come save me, so I...
Listen to me, Hitori.
My first wish was
for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Charon virus. That virus must disappear and my body with it. It will only bring sadness as long as it remains.
You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on the Dr. Isa, on all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to...
Hitori. My second wish was... No, Hitori, that was not my wish. Remember, Hitori, remember my final wish.
It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're a part of the family and we need you.
That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is.
You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? Oh. What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki?
I'm fine.
Hitori? It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember. But losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love forever. So listen, maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well and we can sleep well, too. Let's go home for good dreams, okay? quite the sunset. Definitely not a raging inferno. I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy. Nagaki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first, I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawara now, were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried that you wouldn't be able to go alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry, we'll meet again somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawara, thank you. Kawara, are you hurt? Yeah, I'm fine, oh whoa. How unexpected. If it were me, our insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. How are you not dead? You've been shot 3 times. Nanaki, I will not forgive this man. Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over, Owo. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Indeed. Nageki was kept frozen here, White Doctor? Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping about. I'm staying here with Ophi, Uwo. What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once. I see. Kawara, I thought you would say that. The Charon virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there is a way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it's quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus. Madness, lunacy. The same goes for Miss Imleto's damaged brain. Don't talk to me about my own damaged brain. It's currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior and subsequent damage she was dealt, there's no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside. Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nanaki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. Same. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her I'll be back one day? Oh, whoa, that's a lie. You're gonna die in this bunker. Listen, Kawara. Alibel, no. I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me, alive. Right, I promise. I'll be waiting for you, Owo. A lot has happened today, Ophi. Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryuta? I'm half sick from being stuck out here, not even knowing what's going on. Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yep, so will you fill me in, please? I guess we have plenty of time for it. Do we? I'm going to miss eating udon, but having you here makes things at least a little bit better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day? Well, we have plenty of time to talk about it all. We did it! We did it! We did it! Thank you very much for sitting with me through the pigeon games. We did it! We did it! Hey there, it's Ophi from The Edit. Thank you so much for making it through this whole crazy storyline. And there is an epilogue. Sadly, I was not able to unlock it on my own Steam account due to some weird bugs, but I got footage of it, and with permission, I will be dubbing over it now. Enjoy!
Madness. Why, if it isn't my darling little brother, salutations. You scum, you villain. Explain yourself. Why are you still alive? Why? Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone. How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied? Hello again. Leon? Truth be told, Leon here gave me an antidote. I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous revival. But he said he was going to recover your body. I do not recall saying I was going to recover his corpse. Lunacy, madness, inconceivable. Give it back. Give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you. You mourned me. I'm flattered. Grr. We can't stay long, Sakazaki Yuya. It's time to set out on our next bright and massive mission. This is your chance to regain the department's trust. Roger that. Let's go sexy and suave. Coo, coo. Okasan fell smooth. There is deliciousness nearby. Hee, Black Belladonna. Coo, coo. Angel, do you have food? What did I? The demon's voice. Encroach again. Coo. Stick 'em up. Okasan demands beans or your life. So you appear, bone-white bird of bean eating. By the oath of old, join me. Are they still going at it? Hello, Shirogane. How are you? Why are you of all people pushing Iwamini's wheelchair? I would never have expected to see you two together. Taking responsibilities for injuries dealt to another party, tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me. I need to apologize now, don't I? If you ever change your mind and decide it's time to exact revenge again, I never met either of you, understand? Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen, probably. How wonderful. I can get behind this ship. I can feel the suspense in the air. Sometimes I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyway, I need to talk to you. I have the results from the experiment the other day. There were no problems. None at all. It was a perfect success. Well, I guess that means it's time, doesn't it? I have the date. If you can come, please do. Mr. Kawara. Miss Tosaka, can you hear me? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawara. Tosaka, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. That's it. I thought it would be longer than that. That's the end of the whole game. Anyway, I'm pleased.